Okay, it's almost like I gotta stand up for this one because I'm so excited. But this is how I'm gonna show you how to take your data from HighLevel and make your very own custom GPT. This is cool for a few reasons. One, your VA could use this and could just crush follow up now. I mean, he can respond on your behalf. I mean, it just makes everything so much easier. So let's get into it. How do we do it? So we're gonna pull data from HighLevel, and it's gonna look just like this. Okay, so you're gonna have in one table, you're going to have a lead summary of the lead. Then you're going to have a thread of the entire conversation, in being messages coming in and out being not workflow messages, but like manual SMS messages that you send out to the lead so that the AI can study and know what you sound like. And then like the SMS count. It's pretty simple CSV file. So how the heck are we going to make this thing? Let me show you. I'm going to pull over my HighLevel here. And so you're going to do it by saving basically that CSV as custom fields. And so like you might say to me, Aaron, this is a lot of work. How do you get all this stuff out of the customer? I'm going to show you. It is in this very cool automation that I built that I'm very proud of and I love. And hold on, I'm tiny here. You probably can't even see me. All right, so it is this one right here, the AI training lead database. Okay, so how this works is I drip the people in here. I add them a tag, conversation, training, data, process. This is going to be a more in-depth video because there is a lot of technical moving parts to this, and so I'm going to go a little slower. Then you're going to have a condition: is the ID available or not? And by ID, I mean conversation ID, and that's very different from contact ID, and I'll get into kind of the differences there. Now, if that is not available, you're going to use this custom webhook to, dang it, I hate when my thing pops up down there because then people see my apps and then they say, man, you have so many apps open. It's the worst. So you got the custom webhook here. You got, okay, you're going to do a webhook, and then we're going to put the URL here to bearer token. All this looks very complicated. It's going to look like this when it spits it out, and I might not be doing it the best. There's probably someone out there that's doing it better than me, but hey, man, I just kind of put some YouTube videos and YouTube this together. But this is how it works. So HighLevel has, if you go to highlevel.spotlight.io, they actually have a bunch of documentation on a bunch of features that most people do not know exist or know can be accessed. And so how we get to this is we go to the get message ID, and then you're going to get this URL up here. And then you're gonna need this token here, and then this is actually the message ID, which is very confusing as to how you get this. It's actually conversation. So this is the conversation ID, which will go right here. And why this is so confusing is because to actually get this, you'd have to go out and to also every time I exit a workflow, I have to reload the screen. I don't know why. You have to go out and then you go into the conversation and then you pull the ID from right here, and that's what goes into this thing right here, right? It's very confusing. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go back to HighLevel. You're gonna go to settings, and then you're gonna go to private integrations, and there's going to be a integration here, and you're going to create a new integration, and it's going to give you a token. You're going to save that token, you're not going to lose it, and you're going to give it access to all the scopes that you want it to use. And the way you find those scopes is you go here, and this is a list of everything that you can do with the API, with the webhooks. So we'll do that, and then more or less how it works is, I probably already lost everybody because this is probably really boring, but it's very cool. So more or less how this works is you extract the conversation ID, and then we format it using this custom code in a way to where we can then parse that info into a custom field. Then we save the conversation ID, then we extract the entire conversation, right? But we're going to format it in this way so that it can actually be parsed into a custom field. And then we also don't want the workflow and the bulk action messages. We only want the manual outbound messages. And so we got to specify that in the custom code. Then in the contact field, we're going to add the SMS thread and the SMS count, how many they had. Then we're going to extract the notes. All right. Then we're going to format the notes. Then we are going to extract all the contact data because you're going to want to know like all the custom fields they're in, all the pipelines, all the tags that they have, all that stuff, right? And then we're going to extract that as well. And then we're going to use a few GPTs here. So we're going to use one. This is the contact consistency audit, and this is really for me to just kind of audit my leads since I'm putting them through this workflow. 0, okay, basically the criteria is 0 if it's wrong, meaning we didn't contact them for 3 months without explanation. 1 if it's, well, sorry, 0 is if it's correct, and then 1 is invalid contact, or no, sorry, wait, hold on, I'm confused. So you lost me here, man. Okay, inappropriate contact is 0, appropriate contact is 1. It's confusing because stopping and continuing could be appropriate. So that's why I stumbled over my words there. So that's what that does. Then you got this one where this one just kind of takes all that information and summarizes it into a summary. And then this guy is just, okay, just like if they need to be deleted, go ahead and delete them. Otherwise, score them from 0 to 100. We're going to use custom code to format that. We're going to separate the people that need to be deleted, and then we're going to mark them as a tag so I can go through them manually and check. But everybody's going to go back into here, and it's going to add that evaluation info and that lead score info. And then the rest of this workflow gets a little complicated, but that's really all you need for this first part, right? You could stop right there, and you're good for what I'm about to show you, right? So then we're going to go back, and we're going to go to the contact, and then we're going to go to training data process. Is just a thing I made, and it's like a little filter thing. And then you just hit, select all, and then export the contacts. And it's going to export it as a CSV like the one I showed you, right? So then we're going to go back into ChatGPT. All right. My computer froze for a second, but anyhow, this is the GPT. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take that CSV and you're going to upload it right here. And then you could also use Gemini to study that CSV and create some style guides. We have a few. We've got a neighborhood profile. I'm going to start making neighborhood profiles in kind of all the neighborhoods that we typically get questions on. We've got YouTube videos, so start adding like transcripts and all that, and it's just going to kind of continue to improve. I don't know the limits of custom GPTs with how much you can add to them, but this is where I wish, it would, if you do know how to like implement like a RAG system, then that's going to work way better. But this is an easy way to make something for your clients that's like quick and easy and that they're gonna love. So how this works is you go into here and it looks and functions just like ChatGPT, which is why they're gonna absolutely love it. But then what we use it for is it's for our VA. So our VA has it. And so it's really just to help him respond to messages. And that's how you kind of pitch it to clients is, hey, use this to respond to messages for your VAs. You don't have to worry about like the way, if they might not even live here and, they totally would understand the area if you have enough data. So you hit like respond to this message. Please paste the message and I'll craft a reply that sounds exactly like Sam Ringer. Okay, so we're going to say, John said, hi, Sam and Aaron. I am a big fan of the YouTube. You know what's quicker? I'm just going to find a message here. Okay, I can't find a good one. So, okay, I'm a big fan of the YouTube channel. I am thinking of moving to the Trinity area. We will actually be in town soon. What are next steps for working with you guys? Boom, right? I'm going to send that. I was going to say, here are 2 responses you can choose from, both father living in Tampa, Stone and Child. Hey, John, thanks so much. That means a lot. Hope you're excited for the trip out here. We'd love to help you with your new place, Trinity, or you guys come in, or hey, John, really appreciate you. Right? That sounds like me, okay? That's how casual I am with leads. So then you could say something like, yeah, sure. I had a couple questions. John said. Yeah, sure. I had a couple questions about the area, actually. Is traffic bad? And how much are the homes? Totally frequent traffic can get a little backed up on East Lake during rush hour, but day to day is pretty manageable. Most homes at Trinity start around 500K. Want me to send you some listings? And this is like, let's just say I did say, yeah, sure, yeah, sure. And we would like to go on Thursday at 11:30 a.m. So see what it says. Hey, John, awesome. We'll get some listings and we'll plan to anything specific you guys want to see. 3 beds, 2 baths, pool, plus a garage, not in 55 plus, and up to 700K. That's cool though, because that's exactly how I'd want my VA to respond. I don't want him to send out listings necessarily, but it will if you keep talking to it. Can you send me some listings? Can you send me some now? It will actually do it. You send me some now. Yes. So I mean, if you got to training this really well, I mean, then it would be pretty cool. But look at that. That's crazy. That is crazy. This is a great offer for your clients because making something like this is so hard. But now that we can pull data from HighLevel, one, it's going to encourage your clients to use HighLevel more. Two, it's really not that hard. Like once you make that workflow, you can apply it to as many clients as you want. It's easy. So yeah, that's it. It's cool. I'm excited about it. What's also cool is you could use like a tool like GenSpark. See, I get so excited about this stuff that I want to like talk about it. But so I gave that same messages CSV to GenSpark and I said, hey, just analyze kind of my leads and pull some, like just pull a report. Give me a report that's going to help me as like a business owner, saying budget and financing. I need to sell my home first. Are there any first time buyer programs like this? Kind of customers typical concerns, high performing message templates. I mean, this is like some crazy stuff that took an evening of just goofing off and listening to music to make. Like, listen to this. Anyhow, that's all I have for today, though. But I hope you guys like it, and let me know if you have any questions.